Okay, we are live. Let's see if I'm just gonna grab this stream and share it with the boys on Facebook. All right. All right. Let's see who's in. I'm just gonna wait for 2 people to come in. At least 2 or 3 people to come in, just so I don't feel that I'm alone. And we'll see how it goes. Right, just waiting for everyone to come in. Okay, so let's begin by checking out the, matter of fact, let me just go ahead and check with the preferences real quick. If I go over to, yeah, I don't know about you, but I don't have 32 threads, so I'm gonna take this out, probably give this a 0 for now. Use GPU processing for ACES color management. That's so far so good. I'm going to allocate this to a folder that I usually use for this. Alright, biggest temporary files. And I'm going to apply and press OK. Going to go for preferences. Disable smart sample and start all new projects. Okay, so let's check out the UI. Gary mentioned a few things about the video effects having a search function, which there it is. All right, so if I go ahead and go for color, define it. What if I search for third-party stuff? There's my Ignite package. Okay, this is nice. So if I wanted to generate, oh, there's also a search bar in the text. So if I wanted to generate text, loads things a lot faster. All right, so this is interesting, and let's say I wanted to go over and throw in a crop effect. Alright. Definitely a lot faster and less glitchy. This effect is particularly glitchy in 17, so I'm glad this is no longer the case. Hey boys, how's it going? Alright, so Gary also mentioned that the color grading is dockable, so let me just go ahead and throw in some footage here real quickly. What's this? Oh yeah, this one right here. And this is probably pretty loud, so I'm just going to lower this a little bit. Who else is with me? Let's see. Broadcast Customer is busy or masking. Where's the... We were told that this could be unpinned. Oh, there it is. Alright, so I can actually grab this and put it in the other screen. I have two screens here. And yeah. Yeah, this is good. This is really good. Okay. Okay. Nothing's changed much here. Where's the AI thingamajig? I'm going to go ahead and exit. Can you guys hear me, by the way? Can I get a confirmation on the audio? Is it working fine? All right. I see 4 of you watching. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. What else do we have? Let's go over to the native effects that Vegas has. Colorization. Colorization. Okay. Okay, so there's already a default tint that comes with that. If I remove this and come back, and that's... Did it just try to white balance my thing? What is this? What is colorization to? Estimation do not apply to output. Yeah, I think this is what it is. I think this is okay, wait, the bound. No. Oh, okay, so this is the AI colorization functionality. Colorizes black and white footage. Right, okay. Okay, so this needs to be black and white for it to have the intended effect. Okay. Alright. So this effect has no use whatsoever over here, but what if do I have any black and white footage? Wait, what if I search up black and white images? Hold on a sec. Black and white images. Okay. So this is an image. I'm not sure if it follows the appropriate protocols for this effect to work, but I'm going to try it anyway. Let me just load this. Our buddy Hugh Jackman. Alright. Okay, Hugh Jackman, show me some magic. If I go over here, do colorization. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, this is cool. This is cool. Alright. So this is a black and white image. This is a black and white image. And I throw in the colorization effect, and it gives it actual colors. This is really cool. This is really amazing. Okay. I like it. I like it a lot. And of course, you know, for the sake of the skin tone, they've given us the green and red and blue and yellow slider, but this is not bad. This is not half bad. Wow. Wow. Okay. So what else am I looking at? One second, let me just adjust something in the stream a little bit. I'm going to reduce the quality because I'm noticing that there is a bit of lag. So okay. Let me check out Facebook real quick to see if there are any comments about the live, if they're saying that there is stuttering. Okay, so far this is the coolest thing I've seen yet. Let's keep going. Let's explore the rest of the native effects. What do I have here? Colorization. Color correct. Is there anything new? Black bar fill. Oh. Okay, I'm guessing this is something that when there's a letterbox, this kind of fills it up, which is cool, I guess. Bezier masking. All right. Style transfer. Huh. Okay, this is the stylization effect. Wait, let me just okay, this is pretty interesting. Okay, so let's stick with this style for now. If I go for high, this is pretty cool, I won't lie, but I think we would know better if we were to, this is a Van Gogh one, I think we would get better results if we understood the parameters on how this works. So I'm guessing it works with black and white levels, so I'm just gonna, what happens if I just, okay. Okay. I'm not entirely sure what are the parameters of like how it prioritizes, like what color does it look for? Does it look for black and white? Does it look for primary colors, secondary colors? I'm not entirely sure how this effect works. And the problem is I'm not getting any documentation about it. Transferring the appearance of famous paintings to user clips. But, okay, how does it work? Vegas style transfer. And this is what bothers me. The documentation is all over the place. Okay, moving on. Moving on. So far, so good. Smart sample. Smart upscale. Okay. I want to know if they've done anything with this. Synchronize audio to align events. This is the supposed sound syncing module that was available in Vegas 17, which didn't work and was completely unreliable. I doubt that they have done anything. What else? Let's check out the features of the website real quick. I'm going to load it for you guys so you can see it. One second. If I go ahead and go over to the website, go to Chrome, not this guy, the other Chrome, I believe, yeah. All right. Okay. What else did they say? What else did they say was missing? Featured. Industry-leading hardware's acceleration. Okay, I can't really test that at the moment on a live stream. Like, I have to work on something big. AI-driven tools. Okay, we saw what this was, and this was pretty awesome. This was done with AI. Sophisticated color grading options. Okay, so let's go back to Vegas Pro. Sophisticated color grading options. They said that they improved this, but I don't see any additional gizmos, so I'm guessing it's the performance. Auto color balance. This actually looks more accurate. Let me load up Vegas Pro 17 real quick. I'm going to load up Vegas Pro 17. I'm going to take this to the side and I'm going to capture Vegas Pro 17. Alright, I'm going to take it over here just so we can compare. Okay, this looks ridiculously small, but I'm going to make Vegas 18 bigger. Let's see. I'm going to go over to the footage that I used in that example. As a matter of fact, I think I can actually copy it over. If I go back to Vegas Pro 18, come back here. Yep, I can copy it over. Okay. Has the effects intact. Okay, so I'm going to remove the colors here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to try the auto balance first in Vegas Pro 17. So I'm going to open the color grading panel, and whoops, yeah, there you go. And I'm going to try the color balance here. Okay, now if I go over to Vegas Pro 18, if I try to auto color balance, it's more or less the same. Maybe this is a bad example, I'm not entirely sure. What else? Just want to make sure that I like your amateur optimistic point of view. A pro would consider that the features should be 17 updates, not new release. You're too easy to impress. Well, I leave that to your judgment, my friend. I didn't exactly pass a verdict on Vegas Pro 18 yet, so I'm not entirely sure what you're saying. All I know is I'm pretty fascinated with this thing. What else I can add? Yeah, that's it. So the only thing I can do, you know, that's pretty much it. I don't think I can see anything. Like, everything here seems... Okay, reads industrial leading HDR support, powerful plugin management, sophisticated color grading options. Just marketing jargon. Okay. I honestly don't know what to make of it. This is at this point, I see some nice things have been added, but I really can't measure things like performance or effectiveness until I figure this out. Yeah, this is how it looks like. This is just the initial impression. I guess we're gonna have to wait until Gary, boys, because for example, there's a feature where they talked about the motion tracking being improved, and to be honest, let's see real quickly. Bezier masking. If it's this, no, this is the old one. There's apparently something about not being isolated to the Bezier masking. So is it here? This is what I hate about Vegas Creative Software. There is very, very little documentation on what's being done. Let me just bring up the Vegas Pro 18 software back and maximize it. Okay, so for example, like if I'm a new guy, I haven't watched any of their videos, and you know, this is let's say Vegas Pro 18 is the first Vegas Pro I've ever downloaded, right? If I wanted to check out what black bar fill is, and I wanted to check out, you know, information about it, I can't find it in the oh, okay, the search. I have the help information loaded, if I go ahead and type it, I don't think you guys can see it. Let me just put in display capture. Okay, there we go. And let me bring myself on top. Yeah, black fill. Oh, okay, it's there. Black bar fill. Okay, okay. So maybe I've wronged Vegas Creative Software, at least in this particular instance. I mean, they didn't do this in the last version. Okay, when you insert an image or a video material into a movie that has a different aspect ratio, black bars appears at the edges. This happens, for example, whenever you insert videos or pictures taken in portrait mode into a movie in landscape mode. An upright image in 69. Okay. Okay. This is, I mean, it's okay. It saves time, but like, I mean, this could be done manually, and it's not exactly time consuming. Yeah, it saves time, but not by that much. I mean, why dedicate an entire effect to this? I, of course, feel a little biased as I make that judgment, but I think this is a bit, it's nice to have, but it's not essential. Okay. Alright. What else? Oh, let's see any comments in the stream. Alright. No more comments. Okay. For the record, how do I read your name? ZZM. Vegas Pro is not my daily go-to. What's it called? In my 9-to-5 job, I'm an Adobe Premiere user just like everybody else. This is just a software that I use, that I've been using since you know, for as long as I can remember. I've been supporting for as long as I can remember. But it certainly has its flaws that I'm quite well aware of. Like I would never, for example, take some complex time-lapse footages taken from you know, taken from cameras and loaded up in Vegas. It just doesn't have the same facilities as Adobe Premiere. It would be inefficient for me. But by that same token, that doesn't mean that it is incapable of professional results. It's simply the tool. And if you're going to, you know, you just have to choose the right tool for you and your daily workflow. And some people have reportedly been working on this software for about 20 years. And you know, you could, I personally know people who are still stuck with Photoshop CS5 in spite of having every financial means to was it CS5 or CS3 that was the last offline version before the cloud. Anyway, a very outdated Photoshop, and you know, they just never subscribed to the Adobe Cloud. They're just pretty content with what they have, and these are very, very highly paid individuals. Let's see. Okay. Does anyone else? Can you try the new style transfer feature? Yeah, I just did. I'll do it again. Again, I have no idea what parameters does it require. Style transfer feature. Picasso. Okay, let's just go through them one by one. Again, do they impact black and white levels? Do they, what parameters do they search for? I'm not entirely sure. Maybe each of them have their own parameters. Night Alley Walk. The Great Wave of Kanagawa. let me play them, by the way.
Whispers of
Nope, sorry about that. Small worlds. Okay, maybe this is the inappropriate fame. Let me try another video on it real quick. Somewhere where there is a guy getting a haircut. Okay, sorry about that. I'm gonna go ahead and, actually, let's, in honor of the, recent UI update, let's just go ahead and use the, yeah, see, that's a lot faster. Okay. But where's the default? Well, it's certainly lagged there. Okay, it froze. It froze, boys. It froze. Okay. Not a great first impression. Shit, it's freezing, boys. Alright. Okay. Okay, so this would be a better shot to test the, let me mute the track altogether. I just muted it, okay. Okay, interesting. You know what, in all honesty, it's a new feature, so maybe I don't know how to use it properly, but in all honesty, just by looking at it, it feels like it feels a lot like Prisma, the mobile styling application. This effect will probably not help you much with shooting a movie like Loving Vincent. I could be wrong, but this is just what I see. I would guess that you can get better and finer results with the appropriate color grading, because it obviously works on some kind of parameters, and my guess is the black and white level. But I don't think you'd come close to shooting something as good as Loving Vincent with just relying on this effect. So I would say but this is something that we would probably use sparingly, but not really as something that that we would overlay the entire I don't know, 1 hour or 2 hour montage and expect it to work perfectly. I don't think there's ever a scenario where that is true anyway. Alright, so what else, guys? Come on, give me some ideas. I know there is a 6-second delay between me. Is the color correction improved? Do you mean the particular FX, or do you mean like the color grading panel? Because if you're talking about the color grading panel, then yes, it has been made dockable. I think the bigger question would be how, does it process color space better? For example, in Adobe Premiere, we know in the previous for many years at least, the Lumetri. Lumetri had struggled with the saturation. The saturation levels were way off in Lumetri. You could still make good use of it, but when we sat next to proper colorists who knew their stuff, they basically made a lot of like they didn't have a lot of flattering things to say about Lumetri. So my question is, as a person who is not a colorist, does the color grading panel process information as accurately as a competent color grading tool would? The answer is I don't know, because I'm not a colorist. I'm sure you can pull off the appropriate color corrections, but I don't know in that regards how well, you know, like what are the measuring standards? I'm not entirely sure. I'm just an editor. Let's see. But yeah, you can unpen the color grading tool. You can finally like take it over to the other side and work on it. But that's about it. That's all. You know, that's all that I can see. I don't see anything particular about it. Whoa, you guys have been seeing Vegas Pro 17 this entire time. 1 second. Because I have both. All right, there we go. Link to what, media? Okay, I think what I'm gonna do now, like, is pretty much sit for a few hours with this software and see what I can derive from it. Because otherwise, there isn't much I can conclude about whether this is the worthy update that we've all been waiting for. If I'm gonna be perfectly honest. It looks to me like just another package buff, so to speak. Yeah, I agree with you, David. It does help a lot, especially when you have a secondary screen. I can't tell you how much it got on my nerves. Just, you know, going like this all the time. Hold on a second. Going like this all the time, like raising this and hiding the video, adjusting and coming back and raising this, or I would have to like grab the video and throw it onto the other screen. But the problem is, like, you can't really make it go full screen. You could just stretch it. Of course, you guys don't see the other screen. You can just stretch it for you know, for close enough results, but it wouldn't expand to occupy the entire screen unless of course you're using the preview monitor feature, and you know, in my experience, sometimes it's just not advisable when you have a cluster of video tracks being on top of each other. Vegas is weird in that regard. And also, what happened? Why is it? Oh, because of the Bezier mask. Okay, let me remove this. Unless you guys have any more ideas, I'm just gonna go ahead and cut the stream short. Because right now I have absolutely no idea what to make of the application until I do some proper work with it. Wait a minute, what about this? Swap video files, okay. Start Vegas Capture. Is there anything new with Vegas Capture? Oh, no. Nope. Nothing. Oh, okay, they have some language. They have some language themes, but that's about it. Yeah, I don't see anything here that's Remarkable. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and cut the stream, guys, but thank you for coming in. Let's just wait for Gary. I think he's going to be coming up in like 5 hours, and we'll see what we can derive from his little tour. For me, frankly, I don't think I see myself buying this application. As far as a perpetual license, I have the Vegas 365, Post 365, and as ZZM alluded to in his previous comment, it just looks like a nice update. But you know what? Just so we're fair, Adobe has had similar consecutive updates like that for years, and we still had to pay for it, whether it's a monthly subscription or not. All right, guys. Thank you.